Good morning!
How exciting this is our first kids service.
Yeah.
Even more exciting because we're starting a new series.
We are. So we are going to be looking at what the Bible calls the armor of God. And this armor isn't real armor. So you're not going to be able to see it. It's invisible armor, which makes me feel like a superhero. But we're going to learn about it. And today we're looking at the belt of truth. But before we do that, what are we doing first?
You need to get your dancing shoes on.
Woo!
We are going into worship. Get ready to have a sing, have a dance. Come worship with us.
Let's go.
Fun. Wow, that was amazing. I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
So Matthew, tell us about what armor of God are we looking at today?
Well, we're going to look at the belt of truth this morning, which just sounds radical.
It does.
But I've been thinking about soldiers, and the soldier that I'm imagining is not the soldier that's in the Bible. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if we had a Roman soldier
wouldn't that be
who
crazy?
could just walk into set right now?
Wouldn't that...
Roman soldier.
What?
Good morning, Roman soldier.
Hello.
So, as you can see, everybody, this beautiful lady looks very different to what you would think of as a modern day soldier. So, if you pay attention to this lovely frilly bit here, this is what the belt was in their armor back in the times of Jesus. So if you stick around for our craft later on, you're going to make yourselves one of these very fashionable belts that Freya is modelling for us. Thank you, Roman soldier. You can leave. Beautiful. So, what's up next?
Should we hear more about it in a Bible story?
I think that's a great idea.
I think it is too.
Today we are going to look at the story of Zacchaeus from the Bible. You can find this in Luke chapter 19. When you're listening, make sure you're paying attention to the 5 key words, as you're going to need them for your craft later. To give you a helping hand, I'll give my hands a little shake. Okay then, let's get started. Zacchaeus was a tax collector. This meant he would collect money from the people all over the town of Jericho. This made him super rich, but also made him unpopular. The people in Jericho didn't think that Zacchaeus was acceptable. One day, Jesus was passing through Jericho and teaching. Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus, but he couldn't see past the crowd. A crowd always followed Jesus because his teachings were so valuable. Zacchaeus also couldn't see over the crowd because he was too short. So he ran behind the crowd and he climbed up the tallest tree nearby in order to see Jesus. When Jesus passed by, he noticed everyone. He even noticed the people who weren't so lovable. He even noticed Zacchaeus up the tree. Jesus said, "Zacchaeus, come down immediately. I must stay at your home." Zacchaeus rushed down the tree at once and he welcomed Jesus into his home. The people of Jericho were not happy. They were shocked that Jesus would go into the house of somebody so dishonest, mean and sinful. They didn't see that Zacchaeus was forgivable. The people of Jericho did not see Zacchaeus the way that Jesus did. The people only saw what he did wrong, but Jesus saw his true identity. Jesus knew that Zacchaeus was capable of change. Later that night, whilst they were in Zacchaeus' home, he said to Jesus, "Look, Lord, here and now I give you half my possessions to the poor, and if I have cheated anybody out of anything," which he had, "I will pay back 4 times the amount." Jesus said to him, "Today I came to your house because you too are a son of Abraham. I, the Son of God, have come to earth to find and save the lost and sinful." Jesus saw the true identity of Zacchaeus. Jesus knows us so well that sometimes he knows us better than we know ourselves. We can be like Zacchaeus and accept Jesus into our lives and homes and let him know us, even the bad bits, because Jesus loves us no matter what. He sees the true us. Do you want to make a belt of truth, and were you listening to the 5 key words? Okay, let's make the belt of truth.
Hi, my name's Helen and I'm going to show you how we can make a Roman soldier style belt of truth. So hopefully you got your kit list. If you didn't, then get the person that's looking after you this morning to send us an email and we'll tell you the address at the end and we'll make sure that you get the kit list for the next session. So you're going to need a cardboard box. I've got a pretty big one. You can use anything, a cereal packet or whatever you've got lying around. And we need to cut out at least 5 strips like this. So I've used my ruler to measure 30 centimetres long by 6 centimetres wide. And then I'm going to make a point at the end. So I'm going to measure 3 centimetres up and mark that on both sides. And then I'm going to turn it round and find the middle. And then I'm going to connect my dots to make a point. And you can just snip that off. And once you've got your first one, you can use that as a template to draw around. So I've made 2 long ones that are 30 centimetres long and 2 short ones which are 20 centimetres long. You can make as many as you like and you can make them longer or shorter, whatever you want. So we're going to write our 5 truths that we heard from our story on our pieces of card to make our belt of truth. And these are the words that Jesus believes about us. So my first one, I have written acceptable, because I'm acceptable to Jesus just the way I am. So I've used some green felted pen, I've written the word and I put lots of ticks on there. My second word is valuable. Jesus thinks I'm valuable, I'm important. So I've put some glitter on there, sparkly and gold and silver, to show how valuable I am. My next word is lovable. Jesus thinks I'm lovable, just the way I am. So I got lots of hearts on there. Next one is forgivable. So there's nothing I can do that's so bad that Jesus won't forgive me. I just need to say I'm sorry and to ask him. So I've got some silver on there and some white fluffy bits which I've made out of tissue paper. Maybe you could use some cotton wool, anything you like, just to signify that I'm pure and clean again because I've been forgiven. And my last word is capable. Jesus thinks I'm capable. I can. That's what Jesus thinks, I can. So I've got lots of stars on there to show that I can do things. So now we need some string or some ribbon. So I've got some ribbon that I use for wrapping up presents here. So I'm just going to snip a bit off, and it needs to be long enough so it's going to go around your middle. And then we need to get some sellotape. So I'm going to take my first word, acceptable, and I'm going to stick a piece of sellotape to the back, and then I'm going to lay my ribbon out and fold the sellotape over the top. And then I'm going to keep going. So these belts just serve as a reminder. So next time you're having a bad day and you're not feeling great about yourself, maybe you've fallen out with your friend, or you've had an argument, or maybe you did something you knew you shouldn't have done, you can think about your belt of truth and just remind yourself of what Jesus thinks about you. So when you're feeling not too good, you can grab your belt and remember that you are lovable and that you're forgivable and you're acceptable just the way you are. You don't need to do anything to change to fit in. You are acceptable and you are valuable. Okay, so my last piece of sellotape on here, and that is my belt finished. Ta-da! So we would love to see what yours look like when you finish decorating them. So please take a picture, send it into the email address that we're going to tell you at the end. We really want to see what they look like. So I hope you've enjoyed yourself, and remember these 5 words, because this is the truth of who you are and how Jesus feels about you.
Wasn't that an amazing craft? I cannot wait to see what you've all created.
I know,
Please
I can't wait to wear it.
Show us.
I might wear it in the adult service one week, just show it off, give it a shake.
When you're preaching.
Yeah, show
Please.
everybody what I've got. I've had such a good morning.
Me too.
What was your favourite bit?
Definitely meeting the Roman soldier.
Oh my gosh, wasn't
that was
she awesome?
incredible. That was
a
amazing.
Bit moody, but
Yeah.
I'll work on
What
that
can
at
you
home.
do?
Haha, I'm only joking. I loved the worship. There's
Me
nothing
too.
like dancing.
There isn't.
Absolutely nothing like it. We are so glad that you've joined us this morning. We really, really, really want to see you, not next week, but the week after. Parents, if you're new here with your children this morning, I would love to hear from you. So contact us
Please
at
connect.
the email info@mbv.org.uk. And if you're not done dancing, which I'm definitely not done dancing, our adult service, or just our church service for the whole family, starts at 10:30, which is coming up soon.
Yes, please
I hope.
join us.
See you soon.
See you.
Bye bye.